eye contact, but then I'm like, I'm making them uncomfortable. Yeah, don't even look at me. I'm not even here. Fuck me, honestly. I'm not here at all. Oh, sorry. Should we go? Are we ready?
We're lit.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I had
shit.
no idea. Okay, well,
Make sure you put that in there.
so, I'm Natalie. We are live in Studio A at KDVS 90.3. We have Darin Steele here. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. We just had a really long conversation about
I know it was pretty
tea
long.
and eye contact, which was very interesting. So I'm glad we had that before this interview. So I just want to get started. Introduce yourself. Where'd you grow up, and maybe when did you start experimenting with music?
Okay. What's good, y'all? I'm Darin Steele. That's actually my real name too. It's not just my artist name.
Mm-hmm.
I'm from Sacramento, California, South Sacramento to be exact.
Your second album's cover art too. And for those of you who haven't seen it, the album's called The Grinch, and it has the Grinch on it, and his face actually looks like Darin's. And it has his glasses on and everything, which actually I showed my mom. I'm like, Mom,
Shout
check
out
this
Ian
out.
West Art, you feel me? Yeah.
And yeah, I showed my mom, and we were like looking at it. We were like, this is great.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta see my NorCal native cover then, 'cause it's dead on me.
Yeah. Your album, the cover art is just so cool to me. I love it. So speaking of that album, can you talk to us a little bit about that one? Was that one your most recent?
Yes.
That you released?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I released that on the 23rd of December.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. Right before Christmas.
It's Grinch time. Okay.
Yeah, perfect timing,
All right. Well, talk to us a little bit about that. Maybe like what your intention was for that album. Maybe you were just experimenting with your art, or.
This is kind of funny, but I always liked holiday projects, like just or like themed projects.
Yeah.
So that's like for Doggy Dog, it's like a theme, like it's consciousness is the theme of the project. So like for the Grinch, I just wanted to lighten up, kind of, and I've never really been a big Christmas person, and I always kind of see myself as the Grinch. So it's kind of like I just wanted to incorporate that into my music, and I've always wanted to do a Christmas project, but I didn't want to be like Black Santa or no shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like I really fuck with the Grinch, so
All right,
Yeah.
we like that. Could you tell us about the first time that you performed for a crowd, and like where it was located? Maybe how many people were there, and like what your feelings were through that entire process.
I don't know the exact first place because, like I said, it could
Okay.
be like when I was 3, if that's what you mean. You know what I'm
but,
saying?
Like when
But,
you
like,
performed, like your.
I would say it was at. Yeah, I'm trying to like not think of church shit. Okay.
Just like or the first
So
time you rapped in front
I was
of
probably
people.
like definitely was 16,
Mhm.
and it was at Soul Collective in
Mm.
Sacramento. They used to do like open mics. Like they used to have Penny for Your Thoughts, which is like on Sundays, and then they used to have this thing called Microphone Mondays. And me and my friends, when we were like a big group, we would like all just go together and perform and stuff. And so like that was the first place that I actually started, I guess, being open with my music. So that was definitely the first place I performed at. It was probably like 25, 30 people, I'd say. And I was nervous as fuck.
Yeah.
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 I was like,
I'd be sweating.
yeah.
Big time.
Nah, I have a big problem you'll see is keeping my eyes open. So it was like even more nerve-wracking when it's like just a little bit of people. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yeah.
So it just makes it like so much harder. And then how I'm gripping the mic right now, like they would be pissed because
You're not.
I'm supposed to. You're supposed to perform and sing like this.
Yeah.
Rappers don't do that.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
No,
No.
there's a suave way of holding the mic.
Yeah. But I think I would say my first real show was actually for a showcase, our artist showcase in LA for a Warner Brothers A&R, and it was like my first like real show, like by myself, like nobody else performing like on my set. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And technically I won the contest.
Okay.
And could have got signed and all that stuff, but I was just like so new at what I was doing. I was just like let me just keep doing this thing independent and keep learning, because I was like too nervous to like lose my name, since Darin Steele is like my actual name. I don't
Right.
want to just sign my name to somebody, because it's like, if we do fall out, then y'all own my name.
That's scary.
Yeah,
Actually.
exactly.
Yeah, it's not like you can have like a double identity going on where like if you
I can
lose
get
one of
an,
them,
I mean, I'm getting an LLC for myself, but still at the
Okay.
same time, like, as an artist, like,
Mhm.
it's still me. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? It's still who I am. Like, my checks say the same shit.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
So,
Yeah, that's a big decision to
Yeah.
to make, and like something you'd want to be like super
yeah.
sure of.
Sometimes I mean, I'd be lying if I said I didn't regret it all the time when I'm fucking broke. But,
Mhm.
like, at the same time, like, I know that I'm way better off now than I was back then. And I'm way in, like, a more conscious mindset of what I'm trying to do and, like, where I want to go with my music. Back then, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was just trying to perform with a mic, you know?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I think now that you've had some experience too, like, and just moving forward from here, like, you know what you're doing, what you want,
Right.
and not just like you said, like signing your name away.
Yeah.
You know, even if you are struggling financially, I think that's important. So you don't just crash and burn like I see
Yeah,
like
exactly.
a lot of rappers do these days actually.
Yeah, exactly.
So
Yeah.
that's good.
Yeah, because I would have definitely blew my money on some bullshit in the
Okay,
first week.
Yeah, we're not trying to do that. We're trying to keep you going. We're trying to keep you out there. So I've seen a lot of Moose Marlowe in your, like, he would perform with you.
Shout out Moose. That's
Yeah.
my brother, yeah.
Do you want to tell us about your relationship with him and maybe how you guys have contributed to each other's creative processes?
Okay. So me and Moose have been friends since like 2010. That's how we just originally started.
Wait,
And
how old were you in
How old
2010?
how old was I in 2010? Fuck, how old was I? 14.
14.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. You guys go way back. then.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. But he went to a different school, so we weren't with each other all the time. So
Mhm.
like we'd kick it on weekends and shit like that. But when we first started making music, he was actually like the main rapper, so of our group. So
Mhm.
like I kind of always looked up to him in a sense, 'cause I thought he was just like naturally like talented as fuck, you know.
Mhm.
And when shit started hitting the fan with like all our other friends and stuff like that, like it was just me and him still like steady going for it, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
steady just every day grinding, or just always coming with new songs and new stuff, and just not needing like a pick me up or somebody to motivate us to do it. We were just doing it already, you know.
Mhm.
So we actually decided to come together and start Whale Scale, which is our merch and apparel and stuff like that's gonna be dropping probably in springtime.
Mhm.
But Whale Scale is basically like our new group, but it's also just like our whole enterprise and everything like that. So it's just me, Moose, and it's actually my homie Skrilla. We're all
Okay.
a group together, yeah.
All right, so y'all perform together and make music
Yeah.
together and
Mhm.
like go through that whole process together.
Yeah, I mean, like, I do a lot of my process is like I'll bring songs to him that I've already recorded.
Right. It's
You
like
know what I
very
mean?
solo,
Or
yeah.
he'll do like the same for me.
I see.
But like, if we know we're like, if I'm like, bro, we gotta go in on this beat, or we gotta make something for this. Like, for example, one of my songs, "Name Me Your Mouth," that's out, is
Mhm.
actually a song we made specifically for touring. Like, you know
Oh,
what I'm saying? So that's
okay.
what we went into the studio with the process of, okay, we're gonna make this for tour. Or Up Now, that's on The Grinch. Like, we actually made that for the Blueface shows that we went on. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Well, speaking of that, it's a great transition. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
So, have you toured with Blueface, or was that like a one-time show type thing?
So like
or?
we did like the California stops of his tour.
Okay.
So we were supposed to do Sacramento, but we actually last minute decided not to do it for some other reasons that I don't want to get into.
That's
But
okay.
we did Fresno and Reno, so I guess it's not really just California. But yeah, we did 2 shows with him, and they were pretty solid. I mean, he was cool. Like, his management was cool and everything.
What was that crowd like? Like, what were the?
So in Fresno, like
hyped.
Fresno was kind of like, it's hard being an opener. Like, especially if you're not like known in that specific city, like people are kind of just staring at you, so it makes things a little bit harder. Even if you like you get like, you know, 20 people bobbing and moving a little bit, but like when there's like 150 people in the crowd, it's like, well, shit.
How do you persevere through that? Like what?
Close my eyes.
You close your eyes, yeah.
I just close my eyes. That's the only way I can get there. But
That's
like when I step on the stage, like I'm gonna just have to die on there to stop. Like, you know, like when I go on, like my whole thing is performing. So if I'm out and that's what I need to do, then fuck it. If 2 people are fucking rocking with me, then I'll figure out a way to jump in the crowd and fuck with them only.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that's what it is. Like, not everybody's gonna like you or your music or anything, but I don't really care if you do or don't like it. I just care that if you do, like, obviously I care if you do, but I want to like,
but you wanna be
I want to
authentic.
be to those people. Like, all right, well then obviously this isn't for you other 80% of the crowd. Like, this is just for them, you know, and that's fine with me. So whatever.
Got it. All right. Well, do you have like the last question?
Okay.
Are you working on anything right now, or do you have any hopes for your music for the future at all?
My hopes for the music is just to keep spreading it all across the world. I mean, that's the biggest thing for me. Not really focusing on just one place, just getting global. That's basically my main goal. But yeah, no, I'm actually working on a project right now called TLC, Toxic Love Curse. It's gonna come out probably the week of Valentine's Day.
It's perfect.
Kind of like all of my songs that are from the girls that I've either broken hearts or broke my heart. Yeah. So it's like all the emotions that I get from like all the things that I've been told, negative and positive, from girls, and what I've said, negative and positive. So it's just a little bit of everything, but it's supposed to be like kind of more so relationship based. And like I said, I'll just like concept album. So if I'm gonna work on one thing specifically, that's what, like, I'm gonna make sure it's like all one vibe, you know what I mean? So but after that, I mean, I'm working on like 2 other projects, but no like confirmed details or nothing like that yet.
All right. Well, me and my boyfriend will be sure to listen to that over our Valentine's Day dinner.
No, y'all might get into a fight, so I don't want y'all to do that.
All right. Well, thanks for coming.
Okay.
We loved having you here. That was an amazing performance.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So, yeah.
You're